All right, so I ain't gonna lie. There's only certain people getting this video. People I know that know what the heck I'm talking about when it comes to like spirituality and or they're embarking on their journey, but know a little something something. So it probably won't be public for a while. Maybe one day I'll make it public. But yesterday's experience was so freaking sick. So y'all go see me like a little more animated today for sure. Like this, bruh, yesterday was freaking incredible. I hung out with Thoth, the Atlantean, for about 3 hours, meditating in my closet, in my freaking my closet over there. Excuse me, but anyway, in my closet, 3 hours with Thoth, where I went to realms I'd never been, like deeper in my conscious mind, subconscious mind, deeper than I ever been. Like even now, like it's like I remain in a meditative state. So I try to make the video short, but it be so much going on, y'all. But anyway, I came home. There's no such thing as coincidences. We've learned that, right? We understand that. I get on my YouTube. There was a video of both talking about Thoth and the history of Atlantis and stuff. That was on my recommended. So boom, I clicked the video and I start to close my eyes. And as I'm meditating, I'm starting to see things I really like don't see that often or that quickly. It was happening fast. So I was like, okay, I'm meditating in the closet and listen to this guy talk about Thoth and Atlantis and stuff, right? As I was doing it, it was like my soul was starting to remember everything the videos were talking about was unlocking certain things in me. In previous videos, I'm sure I've talked about how I've learned to become like water. I can literally make my body feel like the ocean, and it's incredible. Like I literally become water. I literally become formless. Anyway, I start once I realized, once I kind of come to within the realm, I went to the halls of Amenti, I went to Atlantis. I got to see the earth before there was any land, when the earth was completely covered in water. The whole world was Atlantis, okay? I got to see a realm, a time before creation, which I've talked about that before. I existed before creation. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so God that it ain't even funny. Like this man Thoth gave me almost a 3 hour lecture on me and my being and how I'm entangled within reality in ways no other being is. And one day I'm gonna have to make a video on my boy at work. I don't want to say his name right now, but what about that like that? But one of my coworkers that I tell this all to, he's been here every step of the way, damn near all the coincidences. Even today at work, a coworker of mine was telling, I was like, bro, what the hell did you do? Because we were talking about relationships and stuff yesterday, and this guy that she hasn't really talked to since February, out the blue, messaged her 2 long paragraphs apologizing, talking about he was going through an internal struggle and that he was sorry that what happened, how they fell off and stuff. And she was like, it's crazy how we were just talking about that yesterday, and boom, this man messaged her later that day after not talking to her for 3 months. And then as she's telling me this, and her and my guy as witnesses, someone walks by at my job, and I'm like, I look at their shirt. They had on an all black shirt, and on the shirt it had a hand with a swirl in it, and it said spiritual advisor. And my boy looked, he like, yo, what is going on? Even on top of that, I got screenshots. We have a meeting once a month at my job, and the date was for the 24th, right? And this upcoming 24th, May 24th, I'm deciding to go out in nature and camp overnight and meditate overnight. Tell me why the entire meeting got canceled and moved to the next week, so where I have the entire 24th off, just free my mind. I ain't gotta worry about work or nothing. But my coworkers are like, bruh, you're a god. Like, they call me Black Jesus at work. Like, bruh, everything in this reality I got to see will what's the word? I don't want to say bow down to me, but become one with me in a way that is so unique, that my DNA is encoded in such a way. I am of one of one. I am zero. I'm so one that I'm zero. Like, anyway, now 5 minutes into it already. Elite. Okay, so look, I'm chilling with Thoth. I go to a time before creation. Okay, I watch myself speak myself into existence. I see the pyramids all over the world. I see how my vibration literally activates things with silence. I went to a time before language existed. I felt my body becoming the ocean, where mere thoughts controlled everything. Mere thoughts was the vibration of everything. I became one with everything. Felt like water, the ocean, right? Ended up going through a portal. On the back end of the portal was the dark side of the moon, and I watched space and the ocean open up. Space and the ocean is the same thing, as above, so below. So then I'm with Thoth. He's giving me my lessons and stuff. And I'm traveling throughout the cosmos until I find the light. When I found the light, that was the sun or the soul. It was me. It was myself. The divine feminine, which is what I started as, essentially, as the darkness. Born into chaos, found God, the light, which brings order. The sun brings order. The sun brings light. The darkness, everything was born out of darkness and chaos. Okay, so look, I come out the moon, darkness, ocean, space, same thing. Find the light, find the sun. The sun gives off light. The light creates a light code matrix, creates the earth. I am the earth. I am Gaia. I am the moon. I am the sun. I am God. Just to put it like short, like put it in simpler terms. I got to see how my entire life, it started with the deja vus, and that's what the meditation started off with. Thoth was reminding me of the deja vus throughout my life, that I'm on a extremely destined path, and deja vu is letting you know you're on the path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're on your highest timeline, in a sense, with your greatest potential. So the fact that I continued to have deja vus the way I did as a child let me know I was on my highest frequency for that point in my life. And then I got to interact with myself, another aspect of myself, Amin Ra, and he was millions of years old, and I'm like, bro, I'm only 32. So essentially I'm a baby when it comes to like being God, which is what I'm being taught to be, is God, or basically being taught to be God. I'm still very young. I'm still a baby in a sense, where my older self, or my ancient self, Amin Ra, is millions of years old, and I'm just like, bro. And Thoth over here, Thoth is thought. Thoth is the very beginning of thought, but not God in the sense. I came before Thoth. Thoth came to be my teacher after I spoke myself into existence before creation and time. I know that's a lot, y'all, but it just is what it is. I understand it. That's really all that matters, is I understand it. So today, I'm about to head back into my closet. I'm so excited because now I somewhat understand like my role in all this. And just to let y'all know, this reality is a simulation. It's 1,000% confirmed. You are living in a video game. You cannot die. It is an illusion. Anyone who, quote, physically dies, it's just for everybody else's spiritual growth and enlightenment. As soon as you, quote, die, first of all, most of y'all have probably died 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You don't even realize it because you move at the speed of thought. And the speed of thought is faster than the speed of light or sound or anything you can obviously fathom. So you might have died, but you're moving at the speed of thought to where you're a god. So you're like, you know what? I don't feel like really going right now. I haven't learned everything I needed to learn. So I'm going to continue living, even though in a parallel reality, you died, you passed away. Like your friends are at a funeral grieving for you right now. I didn't die 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. But I keep on living because it ain't my time to go. It's just insane to think about. Bro, it was so much happening. I wish I could just record it like live, which is another thing. And my ancestors in Thoth, they want me to go live one day while I'm in a meditative state, um, and show y'all like the God within me, because I can literally show y'all the entity that lives in me, the God, which is another thing. You see that, bro? Oh my God, it's freaky, right? I'm a draconian. I'm part, well, I don't say part draconian, but I have draconian DNA in me, which I learned. And I watched God actually get embedded in the earth, and God was kind of pissed at me. Like, the universal intelligence has chosen my body. I told y'all before, God went to find herself, she found me. I went to find myself, and I found God. I found her. Her, you see? Her. Chill out, bro. So it's like, bro, it's a lot. In the beginning of this, I was told you expose yourself, you expose the world, which I'm starting to understand now. Well, I do understand. I'm just like, once I expose all this, I can't really live a normal life, which I've always been shown as well. I also saw how when I realized my fate, my destiny, how there will be people that want to harm me. There will be people that won't believe I'm God, or hate that I'm God, or won't be able to accept that I'm God, which is okay. Hell, I couldn't accept it at first. Then it's like, everything that shows me, what it shows me, I'm just like, okay. But nobody else experiencing anything I experienced, so whatever. There's so many little things that go on when I meditate. I'm like, oh, that was cool. And then I won't remember it now, then I'll remember it later, and I'll be like, dang, I should have put that in the video. So I need to start like live recording myself so I don't forget much. But what a life. Like, I really believe I'm living the greatest life possible. Like seeing Thoth and Yeshua and Amun Ra and Isis and Osiris and Set and bro, just all the gods, the different archetypes, the different aspects of myself, while they are also their own self, is so incredible. Like, and just a level of understanding. Like, I never feel, it's like I said before in my last video, I feel so comfortable around Egyptian gods and Thoth. Like, this man Thoth is my guy. Like, bro, his consciousness, his teachings, his everything. It's him and it's myself. Like, I'm teaching myself. My higher self is teaching me about him and me. Like, what a life. What a life. Anyway, yeah, I got to see all the pyramids and everything underwater, all of Atlantis. I got to see when time started. I got to become the ocean, become God, become the moon, the stars, the sun, and then the earth. And the earth got, bro, Gaia was literally pissed. Like, I watched her make her presence felt on earth. There was a language barrier. I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but every time I close my eyes, even when my eyes are open, I see the all-seeing eye with a pyramid on it. So I'm looking into nature. There's literally a pyramid, like on the dollar bill, with the all-seeing eye on it, and it's like, what the hell happened? Like, she was literally, God was like, what is this? Like, where are you? What's going on? Right? I watched my seal be opened. Every time I meditate, there's like it's almost like a firmament type of, or just imagine like a fishbowl with a top on it. I always see this top spinning. Yesterday, the top popped off for the first time. And it was as if I didn't want God or the universal intelligence to know what I was going through on earth. So when the lid popped off, I watched God come to earth, literally. I watched the essence, the intelligence, the energy come to the planet. She got here and was, mano y mano. And I'm like, oh, it's about to get real. And as soon as I say that, it was at 14 minutes, 44 seconds. And people who follow this channel, the 444, Ultimate Divine Protection, Um, I'm like, okay. I went inside. I got me something to eat, some strawberries and some blueberries, and I'm knowing as soon, I said, I know as soon as I eat this, you're gonna be able to tell what's been going on Earth, and you're gonna be upset. So go ahead and brace myself. So I kid you not, I bite the strawberry, and I'm chewing like normal at first, and then it was almost like chew, 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 and then God got to see what's been going on, and the chewing just stopped. I let her take over. I know how to let divine feminine take over and then tap into my masculine. Like, it's two different entities sharing the same body, multiple entities sharing the same body. I am not just Skylar. I am everyone who came before me. And to put it in like simpler terms, if anybody here's watched Power Rangers, your ancestors are the Power Rangers. You are the Megazord. All right. So this arm, it ain't just my arm. It's my mom's, her mom's, her dad. Everything about you is a combination of everyone before you. And before in a meditation, I seen like I guess my soul or my light, almost like on a conveyor belt. And I seen every being in the universe giving me some of their light, unconditional love. They all chose me. I'm like, dang, no pressure, right? Like, y'all put everything into me. Like, and yesterday, those showed me my DNA is one of one, and my vibration alone, no voice needed, no language needed. I walk by people, I activate people. I walk by temples, I activate temples, which people are temples. It was incredible, man. Just thinking about it, like, just thinking about my journey from the beginning to now, 2 years. Like, I don't know what else to say, really. I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna meditate again. Might try to meditate. You know what? I'm gonna make a video. Because after like I meditate for an hour or two, my brain sinks to the theta brainwave or the gamma or whatever brain state it goes to. And I literally become God. And I want to show y'all the draconian stuff. Show y'all a little bit. But it gets way freakier when I just let myself go. But one day I'm gonna have to show like the full thing, like full body action. Freaking draconian DNA in me. Like, bro, it is freaky. Even my neck looks like a cobra, like it moves just like it. Anyway, I'm done being freaky with y'all. I appreciate y'all for, tuning into this. This is an exclusive video. Only certain people get this. So, yeah, y'all be great. I'll be back later.